Three-time Group 1 winner Bradsell has retired to the National Stud in Newmarket, and as Emma Berry pointed out in her Value Sires series, he represents competitive value, having been pitched in at £10,000. The tenacious champion sprinter is said to be well supported by breeders across Europe, as well as by his owners Victorious Racing, who have pledged to send him a number of mares. We had the pleasure of meeting Bradsell as he settles into the routine at the National Stud.
This is a brilliant time of the year for any stud farm, retiring stallions, but in particular I suppose it's heightened when you've got a three-time Group 1 winner champion stallion retire in Bradsell. So hugely excited for the farm, for the National Stud, for everybody involved with Victorious Racing to have him standing here for the 2025 season. He was a Breeders' Up graduate, and exactly 1 month after he sold, he was in York Racecourse where he won by 9 lengths on debut, and I think everybody can remember that debut, and they knew that he really had a special horse on their hands, and he backed it up and he proved itself into the covered-trained Royal Ascot. So we all know that two-year-old form, especially the two-year-old form at a high level, is incredibly important for a stallion, and he has that in abundance. That sprinting division often come up with fleeting moments and fleeting horses, but he's consistently trained on every year. Into his 3-year-old year, he was the first 3-year-old colt in 15 years to win the King's Stand Stakes. And look at Royal Ascot, the King's Stand Stakes is one that really sprinters from across the world come and target that race, from Australia, from America, and his performance that day was exceptional. A 4-year-old year, the last year was just incredible really, the whole way through from his listed win in Deauville on seasonal debut, then to go on and perform twice and win at Group 1 level in the Nunthorpe and in the Flying Five at the Curragh. And that performance of the Flying Five in the Curragh, that was the fastest there's been in over 20 years and solidified him then as champion sprinter.
Racing up towards the finish, it is Bradsell the leader, flashing home believing, but Bradsell stays unbeaten in 24.
The response has just been hugely positive. I think we're being a bit taken aback. Everything and everybody involved with Bradsell, the whole way through, from Deborah O'Brien, the breeder, to Bear Stone, to Tom Biggs, Archie Watson, Harry Dunlop, Mark Grant, Oliver St Lawrence, Victorious Racing, of course. I've probably forgotten a few names there, but everybody who's been involved with him has just been taken aback by his constitution and how on the big days he really turned up. We're fully expecting a significant book size and a lot of support from breeders all across Europe. Greatly appreciative to everybody at Victorious Racing and Sheikh Nasser in particular, who has really outlined his support for the stallion and will be supporting the stallion strong throughout his career. So to have that on board, to have that backing, really it's great for a stallion to get them off the ground. So it's very exciting for them. They're huge supporters of British breeding and racing, and long may that continue. Something we discussed from the offset with Victorious Racing, with Oliver St Lawrence, that we were going to set Bradsell at a fee that's very affordable for a multitude of breeders, and we felt that £10,000 for a 3-time Group 1 winner was exceptional value, and it is exceptional value. People have really picked up on that and are booking multiple mares in, which is always a positive thing to see at this time of the year. But then just to add on to that is the live foal terms that we're offering Bradsell on. So breeders aren't due their payment until they have a live foal on the ground, and that's important for them to help them through their business, through the cash flow. It really makes that difference for breeders, and we're very happy to do it.